Microsoft, for that and any other company, you will have the same set of values, and you have to conform to this. Now, these values are basically again abstractions. Is this something which you can see? Can you see trusteeship? I say that I am a man of integrity. What does it mean? It means a hollow words. Unless what? Unless I prove, unless I demonstrate that. So this sets the tone, sets the landscape, but this is just the limitation. It is not something which people can really appreciate. They will appreciate only when you transform those values into action, into actionable part. You say that you respect individuals, and every morning you give firing to your subordinate, left and right. Or you don't take care of your customers, you don't take care of your suppliers. So like that, so there is a disconnect. You say that you are a person of value, but you are a person of when you respect individuals and you are not. And similarly, all of these issues are addressed. So from value we now move to more actionable part, more operational model. Now you have to convert the values into action. So that is the code of conduct. Code of ethics. Are you familiar with this word? Code of ethics? Sorry, you have heard about it?
Code of conduct, you heard of code of conduct, but not code of ethics.
Actually, code of ethics and code of conduct are the same. They are not different, they are the same. And code of ethics gives you a set of rules, regulation for which on which you operate. Code of conduct is also the same. You just some people use it as code of ethics, some people say as code of conduct. And it was a heritage code because it came from the founder's vision. Vision converted into values converted into code of conduct. So that is what the hierarchy is. It is values in action, it is the articulation of values. So the group, it was the first Tata group, was the first Indian group to have developed a code of conduct. At that time, no other group had developed a code of conduct. Now, of course, every group has almost its own code of conduct. Most of the Indian groups have. And the reason being that it is a requirement of international business. If you are looking for business beyond Indian, boundary Indian geography, you need to have a code of ethics. So that is the introduction for you to the world. And this code of ethics in 1998 was basically domestic focus. But at that time the group was India-centric. 10 years down the line, 2000 and 2008 became a global group. So therefore, we converted it to a global code of conduct, which was this global code of conduct as the group had. It is of the same standard as any other global group.